Hi, welcome to the Motown show. My name is P Tharyan. The last time I did a short review of the Mahindra XUV700, this seat had got stuck. Remember that video? Well, today I'm going to try it again. It's all working, so it's in good shape. Even this is working. So coming back to the Mahindra XUV700, like every vehicle that is big in its size offers a lot of space. Today I'm going to talk about the storage and the space which is there in the XUV700. And for everything else you want to know about this vehicle, we've already done a video, so you can refer to that. Today I'm going to just talk about space, and space. That includes seating space, that includes storage for knickknacks, storage for luggage. And just to get the feel of adventure, I've also gotten my rucksack. There you go. That's it. So let's start with the space right at the back. If all the seats were upright and everybody was sitting inside, the space available is just this. Barely any space to keep anything, which is natural, I guess. So this is the kind of space available when all the seats are up, especially the last two seats. And it doesn't close. So in essence, this is just a teeny weeny space out here. But remember, the last two seats here, the third row seats, are 50-50 split. So when you do that, you create a whole lot of space. And the row in front is a 60-40 split. Let me bring that down too. Now, if you notice, once the two rows of seats are down, there's huge space inside. Now that's for you to keep your luggage, sleep, do whatever. So that's the kind of space which is there. Let me also remind you that the second row seat, especially the 40% one, the smallest seat, is touch and tumble. In fact, you can tuck at it and it tumbles in front. Basically, it's meant to let you inside to the third row. So let me just tumble it down for you. So this is the entry to the third row. So like I mentioned, this is a tug and tumble. So you just have to lift the lever, it kind of tumbles. All this happens so swiftly and so fast, it's like just one action. So you pull the lever up and it folds and tumbles up. There are also moments, like I said, you want to put all these seats down and you want to just sleep a bit. Let's see whether it works out if I were to sleep. So there is ample space here for you to even snooze. Now I'm going to shut it and show you from inside how comfortable it is once you either switch on the air conditioner or park your car in a very cool place. Let's just check it out. So let's assume you're inside the car and you're in a cool environment and you just roll down the window a wee bit just for the fresh air to come, switch off the engine and just lie down. This is so spacious. I mean, I am around 5'10", and here I go. Even if I have to stretch out fully, I can sleep well, and your legs are a little raised, which is good. In fact, if you have your legs raised a bit while sleeping, it's good for circulation, they say. There you go. I mean, it's so comfortable. Yes, there's a gap in the middle that can be covered if you have a thick quilt or a thick mattress here. That will take care of the space here, and otherwise your butt is rested on the third row seat and you can go to sleep. So space wise, it's pretty spacious. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to individually go from seat to seat and tell you how they are in terms of space and storage. Ooh, time to get up. So assuming it's a little warm like it is today and you want the AC on and you want to lie down, you have the ducts here. There are no controls. The controls are there. Yeah. And you also have ducts here. Now this is amazing. The ducts on the side, it's like the AC wind is right on your face when you're sleeping. So, wow. So when you have your second row and third row seats folded, either you can use it for luggage of all kinds, or you can actually experience a shut-eye for some time. So in terms of space, it's brilliant. Let's check out the seats and the storage areas now. Wow. I can do my push-ups too. Wow. Imagine doing push-ups in your car. It's beautiful. Ooh. That's great. Let's check out the seats. Okay, now I'm in the front seat and let's start with what all storage you have here and whatever space we have here. Well, for the driver and the co-passenger here, you can adjust your seat according to your height and weight and subsequently move it forward or back. The footwell space here is awesome. It's like in any other good vehicle, a lot of space, and you can always adjust your seat there. Now the driver here gets electric controls here, so he can move up and down. Though I feel this is kind of a luxury which people love. I would prefer the manual one with a metal bar at the bottom where you move fast in front and back. Well, a lot of people love this, and these are the three controls here for backrest. You can move it, and that's it. The headrest is manual, so it's not electrically controlled. Coming back to the space here in front, you have space to charge your mobile. Then you have some cup holders. You can keep knickknacks on the center console here. The armrest can be shifted up and down for your convenience, and when you are to push it up with the lever, there is some space here. There's space for your key, and then shut it, for convenience sake. It won't be tossed around. So once you open it, you take your key out and then push off. That's the space here. And here on the door panel, the skin panel, you have space for a bottle and some knickknacks here. What else? Well, the sun visor here does not get a vanity mirror, which is sad. And here you have space for your sunglasses. That's it, the storage here. That's all I can see right now. The storage is and the space is pretty decent. Nothing to complain. This is my driving position. I'm keeping my seat at this level and hopping back to see what the second row has to offer. Let's go back. Now let's get into this second row, and I have adjusted the seat level to the driver comfort level, so that leaves me with a lot of space for my knees, legs, feet, and it's quite spacious too. There is storage space here for your 2 cups, which doubles up as an armrest too. You've got a grab handle here, and storage knickknacks on the door panel here for a bottle and some other things. For your magazine up front here on the seat, you have it, which is very, very convenient. So that's the space available here. Now if 3 people were to sit, they would be quite comfortable, and this middle seat is quite broad. You have a safety belt for the middle person also, and the space here in the second row is, for seating purposes, is beautiful, and no compromise here. And the middle person, however, when he sits, the AC duct module is here in the center, but it doesn't protrude too much to hurt his knees. So if I were to show this, let me see. There you go. Now you notice that I'm a fully grown adult and a pretty bulky one too. So even if I were to stretch like that, it's not hitting the console here. So it's well designed. So it's not a problem at all. Initially I thought it could be a problem, but no, it's not a problem. So the guy in the middle also sits quite comfortably. Now that I've shown you the storage spaces and the seating spaces and the comfort area around here, which I feel is quite decent, in fact it's more than decent, I'm going to hop back to the third row to see how things are. Well, the Ingress is quite comfortable. The back seat can be reclined, I think. Let me recline it to the fullest. So if you notice, there is a bit of compromise here for a full-grown adult at the back in the third row. Your thighs are in that position, so I guess it's slightly folded. It's not the comfortable straight perpendicular position. So it's not a 90 degree, it goes like that. So that means you're compromising on the comfort to a great extent. But in an emergency, if you have to travel and you are an agile and a flexible adult, this third row space is perfect for 2 people. Now for children, of course, for young people who are below 18 and not bulky and light, this is amazing. So what is the space he or she gets here? There's a little cubby hole on both sides where he can place a bottle or a cup, and that's it. There is a 12-volt charger. The aircon speed control is on the right, so the person on the right has to control it with levels 1, 2, 3. And there I switched it off. So let me show you that space where I am kind of squeezed in the third row. So you can see for yourself how tight the space is for a bulky adult. You know, see my knees, it's kind of, my legs up in this position. This is the angle. So I would give this Mahindra XUV700 some great points when it comes to storage, when it comes to space, when it comes to final comfort for travel. It's a brilliantly designed vehicle, and I think for a large family or for a family that carries a lot of luggage, this can be an ideal car. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7-seater. So thumbs up to Mahindra XUV700. So I'm here now. Ingress is important, egress is also important, means getting out. So if I'm alone trapped in this car, how do I get out? Thankfully there is this lever here. You press that and it tumbles up. I stretch a bit, open the door wide. Once that is done, whichever way you like, you can get out. So depending on how flexible you are. So once you're out, it's freedom. Take care.